Okay, I think we're all right. The flag is half-staff. I don't know why. It's the day after Hurricane Dorian hit Halifax. It's cold. I came out with my shorts on. Oh, wrong clothes. But there's an issue that I have to talk about. I had no choice. I thought, well, just let it go. But things are getting a little bit out of hand. I went to court Friday. I had to find out, listen, and hear with my own ears, James Oickle, or whatever, you know, the guy there with the long hair galoot, the tent advocate, so self-compliant, so self-proclaimed tent advocate. Now, it's so important for the media in other countries, and I admire them, not to be afraid. You cannot be afraid to report stories. And of course, many of them, they end up dead. Others, they're falsely accused to be pedophiles, they raid your place, voila. But you have to fight back. Now James, I haven't talked to that guy in about 2 years. Once I chat with a guy and they start screaming and hollering, I have no use for people like that whatsoever. So I just ignore them. But once they come to your face, it's a different story. I found out he was in jail. And he had a, what they call him? Oh yeah, fitness hearing about a month ago. I asked a reporter from the Irving media if he could tell me what happened. Oh, he wasn't there. If you want to find out what happened in court, you have to be there. There's a woman that writes all the kinds of stuff, what they call them, photographer or whatever. Says everything in court, but it doesn't go public, which I don't believe that's right. Everything that's in court should go public. Now, yesterday, what happened? It was the same day that the shooter, the idiot that shot the 4 people, he showed up in court. I wasn't there for that, I was there for James. And James, it was an hour and a half later. So what happened, James showed up in shackle, he saw me. Next thing you know, he said, well, I just want to let you know, I wasn't Charles. He was shocked to see me there in the hallway. And he said, I want to let you know I wasn't diagnosed to have bipolar. I never said he had bipolar, I said he had ADHD, big time. But anyway, he never shuts up, just goes from one issue to another. So I went in court, and there was 3 charges. The 3 charges were breach, and one was damaging his cell. How can you damage a cell? Well, that got my ADHD attention. So he said he pleaded guilty to all 3 of them. And then he added that he would turn around and pleaded guilty. So what happens? What was the charge about the cell? What he did, they arrested him, they put him in the jail cell, and what he did, he pooped. Then he used his own poop and started writing on the wall with his own poop. The judge said that was disgusting. It was sad for the cleaners to go clean that. But okay, that's what happened. And the other one, like I said, was breach. But he stood up and he mentioned that he was friends with idiot mayor Michael Bryan. He didn't say idiot, I'm the one that says it. And he said that idiot mayor told him that he could put a tent in front of the legislator. Isn't that something now? James is going to set up a tent city in front of the legislator. I don't say he's going to set up a tent city, but that's what he said in court. That's what the mayor told him that. Now, interesting part, what's the other issue there? Oh yeah, he stood up. I was just watching because this guy came after me twice. And I told him, listen, you know the rules. Attack me, James. Attack me. Now, once he attacks you, you can protect yourself, and then we'll get the courts involved in it big time. But you can't do that here. If you defend yourself here in Fredericton, whoa, the wind. The hurricane is not over. If you defend yourself in Fredericton, they will charge you, and that's exactly what happened to me with the Miramichi police when they came down and charged me for that penny for a poem idiot that came and attacked me. I defended myself, and there was a big trial where I raised $5,000. Should have never happened, but that's what happens here in Fredericton. Okay, Charles, focus, and I mean it, focus. So he stood up in court, and he said that the bloggers here, Your Honor, and I'd like to have a media ban. A media ban on what was said. Well, the judge told him, we're not going to have a media ban. I'm sure Mr. LeBlanc's not going to start talking about personal issues like, you know, his mental health and all that. But he didn't give him a media ban. So I was surprised. The Irving media was there. They got a good picture of him walking inside the courthouse. Anyway, never mind. Focus, Charles. So I went to the farmer's market yesterday, and this idiot comes after me, starts screaming and hollering, I don't want this on the internet. He threatened me. Well, if you come and threaten me and say, well, I don't want this on the internet, well, I'm sorry. We can't live in fear. We have to let the public know what's in the court of law, what was said. And what was said, he has to keep good behavior. If you are attacked, or what I mean by attack, by James, start screaming, hollering, call the police. Call the police and he'll go to jail for another 6 months. The problem is, you can't have people screaming at you. Of course, you have that all the time now with the crystal meth, but that's another issue. But no, you can't live in fear. And why the hell would a guy threaten the media that they'll come after you if you post something? Do we have freedom of speech here in New Brunswick? Of course we do, for certain few.